talking about Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers. It's great seeing everybody. I just got off of a live and I thought it was fairly good. The only thing is I'm kind of, I don't know, I'm a little disheartened that a lot of people took offense to something. I apparently didn't see it. So I was when I got on panel, they were talking about this prom dress comment, because I was on the Pascal show. But, I'm sitting there, I'm taking notes, I'm writing stuff down. There's stuff I'm missing. I know I'm missing it because I'm writing stuff down. And so apparently there was a comment or something going on. I didn't see it. Oh, thank you guys. I didn't see it, and I didn't hear it. I didn't know what they were really talking about. I felt bad for all people involved because I don't think it had anything to do with anybody that was involved. But either way, I thought it was good to hear people's express their opinion. But it was also pretty sad that was more of the focus of the Pascal show, to be honest with you. I think is the really, I don't know. I feel a little heartbroken that, because it was the Pascal show that we learned some tidbits of information, some little nuggets of stuff about Sebastian and his relationship. And, we got to hear some of the stories that we've never really heard before from Seth that night, on Pascal's show. They were I think the best word to describe some of the stuff he was expressing was endearing, right? He talked about his son. He gave very endearing stories and things that made me smile and made me realize just how important his son is to him, and how incredibly, how much he loved his son, how incredibly he loved his son. And to learn about him, I was on Jennifer Coffindaffer's earlier listening, and to learn that he was, he took care of his son at a younger age. You kind of really start learning that bond that Seth had with Sebastian. And I guess that's what kind of hurt me, because you like that was just something that makes me smile, that makes me understand the love that Seth has for his son. And I feel like it was kind of taken, and I don't want to point fingers at anybody or anything like that. I don't see where that's going to do any good. I just think it's the environment right now, and I think everybody just needs to take a degree down, and just really start understanding what truly is important. Because at the end of the day, even if somebody did get their feelings hurt, I wasn't there. I didn't see anything. I'm not going to try to say I heard something. I didn't hear something. I missed the whole thing, okay? I missed the boat, okay? I literally was in left field. I had no earthly idea, what was going on. I thought I paid attention to the Pascal show pretty well, but I apparently didn't, because I missed all. I'm glad I missed it. Maybe things happen for a reason, right? I'm glad I did miss it, but I really truly hope that everybody, I know everybody's doing a great job, and I know everybody just wants to, people to know how hard they're working. I remember going out there, and some of the work that we did, searching and stuff like that, is a thankless job. You guys watched everything that Chronicles of Olivia and I went through, doing the same thing. It's not pleasant, and these young ladies are just now having, getting to see the real ugly part of being a content creator on social media. It's not pretty, and you can get sucked into the drama real quick. So I always try to remind people, tomorrow's a new day. The problems of today can just be washed away, right? We wake up anew tomorrow, and everything is great. So I just think we need to get back to work. And so it kind of brought me back to one of the questions that we were kind of talking about yesterday. And let me go here. I got to remember how to do all this stuff when it's not right in front of my face, right? And one of the comments that we were talking about yesterday, please don't tell me I know I did not delete it. That would be stupid of me to delete it. I think I deleted it. delete it. Oh, good gracious. No, I didn't. Yay! We can all give Betty I didn't delete it. I'm a stickler. Like, if I know I'm not going to use something again, I get it out of the roll, because this stuff, like when you're doing these lives and stuff, you got to be able to push your little thumbnails behind here without you guys having to wait forever. And so I'm always cleaning that stuff up. So this was, I thought this was a really good. I don't like the cold thing, the Sebastian case, it's getting cold, which in all fairness, I don't like the word because I don't like hearing it. Not that I don't agree with this statement. I just don't like to hear, to have, because it's, Summer Wells is so important to all of us as well, and we know where we are 3 years later from that. But, I digress. Sebastian is still missing. This case is going nowhere but cold. What should we be doing differently? And so I had made a post, which we went over, and it's this post right here. Let me move out of the way. I don't even remember what the heck I said on it. Let me see if I can get, there we go. Let me see if I can point it up at the sky. It said, I think we need to focus on the past of the Proudfoots and the Bowersox, start looking at maps. We know who to look at. We need to apply that to maps. He's somewhere where they've been. That's just my personal opinion. I truly believe that, there might be some information that might come out that might change my theory. But my theory is either, something happened. We've realized that Sebastian probably wasn't treated the best inside that home, unbeknownst to many people. It appears that Seth did get the Department of Children and Family Services paperwork, so even though we don't know what that stuff contains, he does, and it didn't look good. And, he didn't seem like he was very pleased with finding that stuff out. Whatever he did, I can't imagine what he must be going through or what was in those paperwork, but I can't imagine that it's good. And then of course hearing people having hurt feelings and stuff, and it sucks, and it does. I remember, I don't really get hurt feelings that much anymore. But that's because I've been drugged through the mud. Right? You kind of get calluses on yourself when you're hooked to the back of, a bus and drug, for 3 years. And then, that bus decides to roll over you and, run back over you and drag you another 3. You know what I'm saying? So you get these things called calluses. It does, your feelings don't get hurt quite as, of course, everything, it's emotional, especially in these cases. But you know what? I always try to look for the silver lining in every situation. And I think the silver lining we can take out of this one, no matter how you feel about anybody, or about the situation, is that all the people here are at least passionate. You know what I'm saying? When I start hearing people and they're getting frustrated or something, about something, they're really, really just, strong. They're just very passionate. They're very passionate about the cause. Everybody's wanting to find Sebastian. It's a needle in the haystack. I mean, people are just hitting their heads against walls. Everybody's just trying to do their part. And, sometimes you just have personality conflicts. It happens in just about every case. Why am I so calm right now? It's because I used to freak out. I don't know what to tell you. You remember those commercials? What was it? The Pampers or the Loves commercials where they had the mom, the first time moms. Remember that? They got the bag. They got the cart. They got, they're going to the grocery store and she's filling up all of her cargo space with baby stuff, right? And then you got second child mom, and it's like she's just like grabbing some, a handful of Cheerios. She's getting the dog hair off the pacifier. Right? It's like, hey, we're ready now. I feel like that, I feel like that some of these people are the first time mom. I think everybody can understand a mom analogy here, right? And so I just think I think it'll all settle down. I think everybody will get their own footing and stuff like that, but you got to look at it. Everybody's just, at least we have a lot of passionate people. I mean, the good takeaway is we got a lot of passionate people that really care about this boy. And I just keep thinking, especially in my theory where I absolutely think that Chris and Katie may have some culpability. I haven't seen anything that says yes, they do, obviously. If they, if I did or they did, I don't think they would be here, right? I think they would probably be in the clinker. But I still believe that they may have had some culpability in this, and it's hard to shake that. It's hard to shake that. I feel that Sebastian wasn't treated very well by them. But at the end of the day, we still have to move forward. We still have to find this young boy. And so, picking sides and stuff like that, like I don't need to pick sides publicly. I think everybody kind of knows where I stand personally. But at the end of the day, we've got to find the boy, right? I mean, we're either here for Sebastian or we're not. We don't have to agree with each other. We don't even have to like each other. But if we are truly here for Sebastian, certainly we can tolerate each other, right, for the greater good. And so I hope that a lot of people that are out here on the platforms just, put the battle axe down, right? Pick up a cup of coffee and go back to work. There's always a little bumps and stuff. If you get distracted and keep focusing on the bumps, you're never going to get over it, right? There's going to be more bumps than this along the way, and you might as well start pacing yourself. Because if you don't, you're going to get burnt out, okay? I'm just saying. I've been around the block a time or two. There's a difference between a wise man and a smart man, right? A wise man learned from somebody else's mistake. A smart man learned from their own. I'm just trying to get people wise up in here. That's all I'm trying to do, right? It does no good to attack people. Not only that, we don't even know each other. And I guarantee that half of us that are attacking each other would probably be BFFs if we actually knew each other. Just knock it off. Knock it off already. We got a kid to look for here. All joking aside, knock it off. Seriously. Knock it off. But I did like some of the comments. I wanted to go over some of these comments because I want to get your opinion. Where should we be going with this? Because some people are saying, make mom talk again. Some people are in here saying, that Chris has not let, and I thought this was crazy. I didn't even think about this. Chris hasn't really let Katie speak at all. I mean, down to the 911 call. He was on three-way and made the call and most likely talked on her behalf, even though he was not there. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, this kind of resonates with me a little bit. I mean, Katie's MIA. Chris is kind of MIA now, which I still think that the best thing that Seth and Tony could have done is remove the olive branch, because after everything that's been done, after everything that hasn't, the lack of doing things has got to be frustrating. And quite frankly, I feel like it shut a lot of stuff up with Chris. Like, Chris was literally getting on my loving last nerve. Was I the only person? If Chris was getting on your last nerve, put a 1 in the chat. If he wasn't, if you were wanting to listen to more of, I want to say more of, oh, hey, barbecue lady, hold on, let me get barbecue lady up. Hey, my love.
Hi, let me turn my camera on.
Okay, because I'm seeing dog butt. It's cute dog butt.
I know.
It's a cute dog butt, but it's still a dog butt.
Let me turn off my thingamajigger. How do I do this? Oh, here we go. Hi.
Hi, I finally get to see your face. It's nice to meet you.
Sometimes. So I just wanted to say thank you for what you said in the live. I was not going to come to the live. Yeah. I'm not, dealing with any of that stuff, but I just wanted to say thank you face to face. And I know you're not taking my side. But I also want to appreciate the comment that you said about, going live and recording for your safety. I think that was very important. And you made a good point. Like, what if you fell off a cliff? And, people need to know,
yeah,
for that. And I will say with 100%, the girls that were the two people that were recording in the very beginning was like the week before. Actually, it was like whenever Tammy came on your live that one time, and she said we were saying, or you were in the live, and we were talking about
I remember.
changing
I
the
vaguely
police
remember.
down
I'm
there.
going like a mile at this day and age.
But yeah, so like we did have two people that were searching, and it was they didn't even know like where they were. You know, there was people that just didn't know the area, and
Yeah,
they just
this is
wanted
what
to.
I say. I say, F the, you know what, you're doing. If you engaged with these people that are, they're doing it for click, what they're doing, this is what they're doing. They're going into your lives. They're going to distract you. They're going to get you upset. They're going to record you and they're going to clip it and they're going to put it on all these other different channels. So, you know what I end up doing? I just ignore them. If they piss me
Yeah.
off that much, you know what? I hit the block button. When they come here and say, "You're dirty deleting," yes. Yes, I am. That's why it
We
says
have
Be
a
Warned
block
Betty up
party.
there.
I actually play songs for people. I play Queen.
Oh,
Another one bites the dust whenever I block
I love it.
so the chat knows, and they'll put the dancing lady in there.
Yeah.
Um, but I just wanted to say thank you face to face for just kind of giving a different aspect of that, because it's not anybody's. Nobody is TikTok police over here to tell people who can search and who can't search. And
Exactly.
one thing that I would have wished you would have said, but you didn't, was that Gabby Petito would have never been found if somebody wasn't live recording. Maybe not say never, but maybe not found in the
No,
in the
I went out there. I literally stood where she, to be honest with you,
I have the chills.
I truly do not believe had Red, White, and Bethune not been out there, would she have ever been found? We had a grizzly bear literally 600 yards from us with cubs. So if she was out there for any significant, she wouldn't have been there. If she wasn't found when she was found, she would have been gone.
Yeah. But anyway, I just wanted to say that. I know you're probably over there taking care of business.
Yeah, well, I'm just trying to get. You know what? I think that there's healthy
Refocus.
drama is good drama for a case, but I want everybody to work together because I think it's amazing. Like you guys are out there. If we can just get some, oh, it's cute dog. Is that the butt I was looking at?
No, I actually have 3 butts.
Oh, look at that! I love dogs. Oh, they're cute. They're cute.
Little piggies. My
Yes.
banjo's the famous one. They always snore on live. But no, I a reset definitely needs to happen. I mean, and I've been trying to just block it out, block.
It's hard because you're working so hard and you got these a-holes just being nasty to you, and it's like, what the hell am I doing wrong? And you're not doing anything wrong. They're I don't even know why they do it. Like I don't know how they think. I couldn't even live like that. Can you imagine how miserable a person has to be?
Oh,
I don't want to be that.
no, and I don't either. It like, and we talk about that in our chat about how like we're emotionally invested. You are emotionally invested, and I'm not saying I take things personally, but it's just tiring.
It's
You know,
tiring. You're passionate. You're working yourself, raw because you're just trying to. We all know that if this kid is not found, that this case it's very important for us. And I've talked to you in chat before, so I know that this is just passion. I know that this is. I just think we need the reset. I think everybody, like you guys, are boots on the ground. We need to have a mapping team. Look at some maps. Feed you guys some new information of possibilities of places to search. There's just I just really feel like we could kind of utilize this because there's people that can't go out there that are amazing in maps. There's
put it in your notes. Put it in your notebook. Put it in your notebook. Old Hickory Bridge in between Goodlettsville and Madison. There's a road that runs from Goodlettsville to Madison, and that's what I said. Was that yesterday or the day before in the chat? Day before, and I just got berated to the end of the earth, and that's kind of what fueled this all over. Which whatever.
Because
no.
you know what? If they're so good at what they're doing, they can get their ass up out there and get out there and do it. If they can do it better, of course.
What's
they
that
can
song?
always,
Anything you can
they
do,
can,
I can do
yeah,
better.
they can always, if they want to. That's what I say. Hey, you got a problem with the way I'm doing it? Well, then show me how it's done. I'm happy to take notes. Come on out.
Somebody also messaged me and said there's like this castle property behind the Worshams.
You're talking about like abandoned one?
Yeah, behind Worshams, which was so like if you leave the Proudfoot's house, like out their front door, turn left, go to the stop sign, turn right, you'll come to another stop sign. Turn left, it takes you past the school. Mm-hmm. You come to a red light. If you turn left, just like a block or two up the street on the right is Worshams. It's very, very close.
Now, see, did I talk to you guys about this? But, you know, there's that beach market. And, of course, I'm not boots on the ground there. And I know I talked to Terry Lynn, and she said she went up and talked to the owner. And this is over in Gallatin. Is that where you're talking about, Worshams? No?
No. Worshams is right across from the school, but on, like, the main street.
I gotta ask you this. Was it Kathy's vehicle allegedly or possibly out there?
Seth made I believe, whatever. It was under my understanding that 6 people reported that they saw CP's mom's vehicle at Worsham.
I heard it from a third party. I didn't hear it from Seth. I heard it from a lady that because I'm always in, trolling the
thing
Facebook
is Worshams has cameras. Why didn't they go to Worshams and like look at the camera footage? They have cameras all over their building. It's a gas station. It's like it's not a country store, but it's like there's tables.
Law enforcement at least picked up footage from there.
You would think.
Well, I shouldn't ask you. We don't know. I should know exactly what you know because none of us know a damn thing about this case.
We would think
anything legitimate about this case. I don't think they're going to be able to say anything that's going to get the stink off the Proudfoots. I mean, they could come out tomorrow. I mean, literally, they can go out tomorrow and say they passed their polygraph over me. He's like, give me the damn polygraph. I'm sorry. I can't get off of it. It's funny, but not funny. I think we need to follow their path. I just wish people that knew them or knew their behaviors would come forward. And that's the link that I think we're missing in all of this.
Yeah. Deep breath.
I know.
Are you gonna go down there at all? Like, I know you're having car issues.
Well, my car problems was only supposed to be 2 weeks. Like it was minor maintenance, but there's some things going on that I'm hoping in the next couple weeks. If I can get out there like tomorrow, I'd be out there tomorrow. But as soon as this car gets back, as soon as I can find out what is going on.
I wish we would have been able, like, I guess whenever we initially talked to you, you were like, I'm going next week. And I'm like, we would have bought a damn plane ticket.
It wasn't ready. I had to turn around and bring it back to the mechanic. Yeah. Something's still not right with it. And I didn't want to take, God forbid, me getting stuck all the way out in Tennessee. That's not going to be pretty.
Wow, I don't blame you one bit. I mean, being stranded on the side of the road and hills
I've never been stranded in Black Beauty ever until this last trip. And I'm literally, if I showed you this map, I'm literally in BFE. There's literally a McDonald's, a hotel, and a gas station. That is it.
There's this place in Tennessee. It's called South Pittsburgh, Tennessee, and it is like hills have eyes. I went there before all this, and I'm telling you, like, they called me a Yankee there, like, and I felt like everybody was looking at me. It was kind of creepy.
It was. You know what? Believe it or not, you know how I survived out there. The freaking hotel, this little hotel, the lady took me in the back. She's like, come on back here. And I'm like, okay. So they had frozen food. They had hamburgers. They had all this stuff. And I'm like, I'll take one of those. How much candy you got? I went up there and they're like, I think I spent $100. $100. Wow. And I want to call it commissary because I was in the clinker. I mean, I'm stuck in a hotel room. I can't go nowhere. There's only a McDonald's, a freaking gas station. Robin says, what did Robin say, Karen? What did Robin say? Karen's in the chat. I think she said something like, I can't get any food delivered out here. And she's like, I think you're going to have to get an Uber.
Oh, shit.
There's no Uber.
Well, I just wanted to come on and say thank you for the perspective. Yeah. I refuse to allow myself to have my blood pressure elevated again by someone else's words.
Yeah.
And I just...
Just know, all you have to know is what you're doing in your heart and soul is the right thing. Nobody can deter you. Anything that they say, you know what? You have to look at them and say, well, if they could do it so much better, why aren't they here?
Hold on one second.
Why aren't they here? And just to let you guys know, we have another missing person from Hendersonville, Tennessee. If you have seen her anywhere, please call Bullhorn Betty, 1-800-Bullhorn-Betty. We are searching for another missing individual. She is MIA in Hendersonville, Tennessee. And I got to tell you, you know, her husband is really missing her too. You know, he's got the tears in his eyes for her. So, you know, we really need to bring her home. Because if we can bring her home, maybe they can go out and find their son that is missing from their home.
Bullhorn Betty is always good for a fucking laugh. Oh my God.
Well, you know, I'm very sympathetic. I've got to find some tissue. I got to change the baby, and I got to dry some tears, you know. He shit all over himself. I'm sorry. Anything to poke at Chris. I'm sorry. Not sorry. All right, I'm going to get off here. I'm tired. I got to still download this and put it on YouTube.
All right, honey.
Well, thank you so much for coming out. Don't worry, tomorrow's a new day. Tomorrow's a new day. You know it. Rock it out with your coffee beans out. You do you, girl. And I'm serious. Don't let these assholes distract you, because there's very few people that have good intentions and are out there with boots on the ground that do it from the heart. All these other people are haters, period. Why?
Make sure you guys all give Bullhorn Betty a follow over there.
Oh, thank you. All these haters out there, they're doing absolute nothing. Just sitting on there doing absolutely nothing. No flyers, no searching, no nothing, just complaining about you that's doing. So just know in your heart you're doing it right.
Yeah. All right, Betty.
All right, take care.
Bye.
Bye-bye. All right, that was really good. That was really good. So I'm glad we got that up here. I do think that there are some. I'm sorry. We need to put the real missing person back up. I'm so sick of them. I'm so sick of seeing them. I'm sorry, not sorry. I just don't like them. I don't like them. I'd much rather see this beautiful face. You know, we'll be talking about it, but I really want you guys to start thinking hard about what we can do to really help. Just because I think that it's in the maps, just because I think that this is the strategy, what I love about social media is I can come here, talk to you guys, and you guys can send me some stuff to bullhornbetty@gmail.com telling me what you think we should be doing. Do you think it's maps? Do you think we need to be looking in another area? You know, this is about helping. We're either Team Sebastian or we're not. And I really want to make sure that Sebastian's army, you know what, when Summer went missing and we started building Summer's army, that Summer's army was nothing to mess with. Can I say some things, please? Oh, Starfire, please do. Please do. I'll try to watch. I'm the one thing I'm the worst at in all these lives is watching your messages. That's why I always try to go back. But yes, please. My email is just my name, Bullhornbetty. Bullhornbetty@gmail.com. I made it very easy. Everything's branded Bullhorn Betty. Bullhorn Betty Gmail, Bullhorn Betty channels, Bullhorn Betty, Bullhorn Betty. You guys hear a theme? Guess what? If you don't know what it is, it's Bullhorn Betty. So, yeah, Starfire, if you can, please say something. I'm trying to watch the chat to see if you write the question in. We all need a road trip to the Proudfoots. I can agree to that. I can agree with that. You know, I have people regularly ask me, oh, here we go. Here she is. The mess the other night, barbecue gave a place to look and it was all on. The mess the other night gave a place to look. Yeah. You know what, honestly, this is what I'd honestly say. If you're out looking, don't tell people your location. You know, I set up, the way I've got it set up is my Google Maps notify several people on my team, you know, of legit, and just go live. So your team knows where you're at, literally pinpoint location. If you don't really have a team and you guys are all together, family, let them know that you're out in this field searching. Here's your location if anything happens. Just be safe. Just be safe out there. But if there's any place that needs to be looked at or anything, I guess maybe I might be misunderstanding. It says the mess the other night, BBQ gave a place to look and it all went on. Then she needs to probably go over there and look or put that back down. But I don't know what place she was talking about. Because to be honest with you, I missed all of that. I apparently didn't see what happened. I knew there was some contention. Don't get me wrong. I didn't miss, the super chats and stuff. I wasn't reading them because I was writing them down. I did see some super chats come in, but I didn't see what they were saying. And when he started reading them, I was taking notes and looking at stuff. I obviously missed something. What does it say? All she did was go over there to give them ideas of where to search. Yeah, but people are going to be a-holes. You just got to do that, and you got to just stay out. This is, arguing with people, I find on social, it does no good, because whether you're right or wrong, it really doesn't matter, because especially if you're right, you're going to be arguing with an idiot. Right? And they haven't figured out you're right yet. They're not going to, okay? And if they do realize that you're right, they're just going to move the goalpost, right? Well, okay, that's okay, but this. right? I'm telling, there's no point. There's just no point. Trust me on this when I tell you there's no point in arguing with people. Just do your thing. Just do your thing. If I argued with everybody I got a line that wraps around my county. Okay? You don't like me? Pick a number. I think you're like 1,000,001. Go stand in line. Enjoy the walk. So I'm telling you, you just can't. You can't. People are, a lot of these people, one, it's jealousy, but two, in all fairness, I think that they just are just angry individuals. I mean, a lot of these people, I can't imagine have really good home lives or are really happy in their life. I mean, I don't see happy people being so nasty. You tell me a smiling dude or woman walking down the road that's got time to start saying, "Oh yeah, you asshole." I don't see it happening. Okay? I see a very angry, butthurt person being angry and butthurt. And I see a very happy person being kind of happy. So do you guys want to be on the happy train or the crazy train? I think the crazy train might be a little funner. I will be honest. I don't like lying to my audience, but I don't know, in a situation like this, I think we're going to have to, get on the happy train, take the blue pill. No, let's say the red pill. People might be thinking something else. Oh, you guys are getting tired, Betty. Don't take the blue pill. Don't take the blue pill. No. All right, guys, you had enough fun with Bullhorn Betty. You guys need to go get some sleep. It's past your bedtime, okay? It's past your bedtime. But don't forget, as you guys are going to sleep and as you're counting those sheep, right? As you're counting those sheep, remember, we need to find Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers that disappeared from his Hendersonville home on February 26, 2024. Good gracious. You think I said it enough time? I think this is my millionth time saying it. It's the first time I messed up the date. So February 26, 2024, and he's out there somewhere. We don't know what happened to him. We know that his home life was not as it appeared. We don't know to the degree, thank you, Pauline, God bless you, of how bad the home life is. But thank God his father now knows. We can be thankful for that. And we just need to go out there and be the best that we can be. If you guys have information or any information, any scintilla of information that might lead to the whereabouts of this boy, you're asked to call 1-800-TBI-FIND. Don't forget that. It's pretty simple. 1-800-TBI-FIND. We also have Summer Wells that is missing. And of course, before I sign out, I do want to advocate just for one other person. This is another case that is near and dear to my heart. I wish I had a smaller thing. This is Layla Santinello. Layla Santinello, she went missing from Kingsport, Tennessee, under unusual circumstances. Her mother has been looking for her ever since June 26th, and we heard that she ran from the AmeriCorps Hotel on June 26th and into the woods. We believe she was spotted coming out of the woods on June 27th in the early morning hours, around, 7:30, 8 o'clock, maybe a little later, but somewhere around there. And we are just trying to find out if she's happy and healthy or if something more is going on. So again, take a look at her face. You get to see her side, you get to see her smile, and she literally could be anywhere. Excuse me. June 26, 2023. Sorry. Thank you, Dina. 2023. We're coming up to a year. Her mom has not seen her. Her mom has not seen her. And we just had a birthday for her 3-year-old daughter, Nova Grace. So it's been quite upsetting. This is another one that she has not been seen or heard from since the day she disappeared. Her boyfriend right now is in jail. He's in jail for sending her mother texts saying, basically, if you don't pay me this money, you're going to find your daughter in pieces. So we don't know if he had anything to do with it, if it was just a prank and it was just a coincidence, but she was never seen again. So again, Layla Santinello, you guys may know her mom. If you don't, go up and step up her mom. Her mom's been a major advocate for her daughter and for other missing people here on this platform. Her mom's name is Jennifer Santinello. So please, please, please go up there, check Jennifer Santinello out, give her some love, show her some support. And if you see this face right here, please call, again, 1-800-TBI-FIND. Take care, and God bless. Rock it out with your coffee beans out. And don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and leave a comment for your favorite content creator, yours truly, me.